Fully fledged lightsabers may be a distant dream, but the market is full of different models. Inspired by them, cool toy models for fans of this unique weapon are popping up daily. Prices, though, aren't kids' stuff. The top-notch lightsaber can set you back $600. The owner gets to pick the color, tweak the effects, and adjust the sound. Plus, these swords are great for some fearless fencing, since they're mostly made of durable polycarbonates, making them sturdy and easy to replace. Some manufacturers even standardized lightsaber components, allowing buyers to put together custom versions. Gran Turismo games have been around since 1997, earning cult status for their realistic physics. They're so cool they inspire builds like this gaming PC. The case is craft based on the Lamborghini V12 Vision. Gran Turismo, by the way. This Italian hypercar was designed specifically for the game. In doing so, the company achieved three things. They got some publicity, let designers flex their skills, and paid homage to their own 1968 concept car, the Marzel. For $222, you can snag a suitcase just like Tony Stark's. Sure, you won't be carrying an Iron Man suit in it, just like the genius billionaire and philanthropist, but the case is big enough for your laptop. Your CO workers might be in for a surprise, and if you really want to dive into the whole vibe, why not go all out and grab a full-size Mark 7 Armour for $12,980. It comes with voice and remote control, moving parts, lights and top-notch sound, the whole deal. Back in 1964, the third Bond movie, Goldfinger, hit the screens featuring the Aston Martin DB5. As James Bond's right, he was a good fit, but there weren't enough of them. Only about 1,000 were made. It wasn't until 2018 that Aston Martin decided to change this. Fast forward to 2020, and they successfully put together the first of 25 new DB5 Goldfinger continuation cars. This one comes with a price tag of $3.5 million and packs a 290 horsepower engine, a 5-speed manual transmission and rear-wheel drive. When you think of a name, you probably don't imagine a dystopian, psychological thriller about the future, where law enforcement monitors citizens' mental states under the guise of fighting crime. But that's only if you haven't watched Psycho-Pass. It's so harsh that the Chinese Ministry of Culture banned it in 2015. But I didn't stop the fans or the flood of merchandise. To celebrate the 10th anniversary, a replica of the Dominator gun hit the market. Just like in the anime, it scans targets, transforms, and gives hints. This replica goes for $13. Now let's go back to the future. Remember the main car from the movie? It's none other than the DeLorean DMC, 12-turn time machine. Now this flying version is built on the JetQuad platform powered by 4 jet engines, for a top speed of around 400 kilometers per hour. It's a cool way to showcase the jackpot, especially with the AB6 version, platform that lets you build drones that fly up to 11 kilometers high. Check out this Super Mario-inspired light fixture. In the games, Mario is super strong and can smash brick blocks with his fist. But don't worry, the creators made it easy for buyers. No need for a hard hit to activate it. You can grab this lamp for $50. On March the 24th, 2023, after 26 years, the last episode of Pokemon was released. The associated merchandise for this universe is beyond description. Take, for instance, this contact lens cleaner named Vasonic Dome. Shaped like a Pokeball, you can fill it with regular cleaning liquid, and it uses ultrasounds to easily tackle dust, pollen, and grime. The same tech found in medical labs. According to the creators, the Vasonic Dome is priced at around $80. The Pip Boy, the wrist-worn computer for researchers of the world after nuclear war from the game Fallout, made its debut in the last century, becoming one of the most iconic video game gadgets in history. Bethesda, owner of the Fallout rights, seized the chance to make this Pip Boy weighing around 900 grams. It works on its own or pairs with a smartphone, offering a player, a clock alarm, message viewing, and even calls. And it also doubles as a power bank. Sadly, there's no built-in radiation meter. Plus, it's pretty expensive at $350. Perhaps a more budget-friendly option is this 1.4-litre Pip Boy mug at only $50. The M20201, seen in the hands of Schwarzeneggers. Commando is a light rocket launcher, reaching targets of 730 meters. This toy version goes for $80 and shoots soft projectiles, available at $10 for 4 pieces. Never dreamed of building your own Batmobile? Then this construction set will surprise you. Moreover, it's not a toy, but an educational tool too. For $149, you can dive into electronics and programming. The Batmobile features artificial intelligence algorithms, unless you customize autonomous driving modes. Curious about electric motors or computer vision? The kit explains these concepts in a way that even 7-year-olds can grasp. The one with the Infinity Gauntlet holds the fate of the universe. It gives you control over reality, mind, space, time, soul, and power. Even Google's virtual gauntlet for the Avengers. Final Premiere wiped out half of the search results. So those who got this replica for $170 should be cautious too. This toaster goes beyond just mimicking Darth Vader's helmets. Load the breads, and it makes the iconic sound of his lightsaber. As the bread toasts, the toaster starts breathing like Vader. It's a licensed Star Wars product, so the creator sourced all the sounds from the official Star Wars archive, and the redback licensing matches Vader's lightsaber color. Grab this toaster for $70. Good news for retro game enthusiasts. Thanks to Atari. An updated Atari 26 is now available. Design-wise, this hardly any changes, but functionality got a boost. With the addition of an HDMI port and USB power supply, the console also supports widescreen mode. The best part is that you can play with original cartridges from the Atari 26 and 70800 for first-timers. They include a 10-in-1 cartridge in the set. You can get the Atari 26 Plus for $130. Moving on, we've got a duo of robots, Wall-E and Chatterback Chopper, from the Star Wars universe for Wall-E. A PFx brick block was added to the standard LEGO set, making him move and express himself with convincing eyeglass. Wow, wow. On the other hand, Chassis-back Chopper is interactive, straight from the box, offering 40+ sound and movement combinations. This robot responds to hand, body, and head movements, acting just like in the TV series Asuka. Paladone offers lighting inspired by various franchises. If you're into the galaxy far, far away, then grab this lamp inspired by the TIE Fighter, a symbol of the Empire's fleet seen in Darth Vader's pursuit of Luke Skywalker in A New Hope. Want something magical? Opt for the Snitch light. It's more compact and has 3 modes. Thanks to the clear pit, easily attaches to a book cover. For example, TIE Fighter's price is $70 and the Snitch goes for about $22. Wrapping up our video, we have some gadgets inspired by Marvel heroes. Fans of Iron Man can snag a 1:1 scale model of Tony Stark's arc reactor for $108. And don't overlook Captain America's shield, which doubles as a backflip Bluetooth speaker priced $63. Here's a question for Batman fans. How much is the Joker worth? The 2019 film about him cost $70 million. Now there's a Joker bust, inspired by the Suicide Squad movie, and it's going for $115. Unlike its counterparts, this build offers interactivity. A remote control lets you swivel the supervillain's head and move his jaw. The fans of the Half-Life game series are coming up with all kinds of stuff, while eagerly awaiting the 3rd installment. Come on Valve, the second Half-Life came out in 2004. It's time for part 3. But meanwhile, we can take a look at some game weapons, like the gravity gun. Maybe a real working model will hit stores before Half-Life 3. Speaking of which, someone sold one of these guns for $21,000 and donated all the money to Children's Hospital. This ISU Ditsu doesn't carry tools for fixing stuff. Instead, it's got a fridge inside. Surprisingly, it's the same size as the original. Plus, it comes with a projector. That means that you can easily set up a Star Wars movie marathon, who knows. Maybe this Atsu Detsu has a message for Obi-Wan Kenobi. It's more fun to figure it out while holding a can of soda cooled to 7 degrees Celsius. To dive into the tales of a galaxy far, far away, just use the remote control to summon the robots.